Hello, hello, my beautiful collective. Welcome to the channel Ascend with Me Tarot. My name is Dawn. All right, guys, so we are going to do a general collective reading, but I need a break from the karmic energies. I've been really, dipping into that lower energy dark crap for a couple days now, for a minute, okay? And I need a break. It's time to bring the focus back to us, okay? And so we need to focus on us at this time, is what Spirit's saying. We've gotten the information that we need, okay? We've gotten some awareness about what's going on the karmic end of things with the karmic groups that we've had to shed, shine awareness to, all of that. But personally, me, I'm ready to focus on what's up with us, okay? So that's what we're going to do today. So this reading right now, it's called the Star Origins reading, and it's actually from the Starseed Oracle. It's a layout that's in the book. We're gonna do this layout, okay? And this layout is supposed to reveal who you are as a soul and shine a light on who you came here to the earth to be. So we're gonna do this. It's not gonna be as personalized as if you got a personal reading, of course. But as far as like our collective, our soul collective, I wanna see the answers for our collective. So we're gonna look at our soul's gifts, our karmic wounds, the life lesson, the current obstacles that we're facing, okay, as a collective, and then the last card talks about our soul's calling, okay? So let's do that. Let's focus on us, okay? If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit that subscribe button. If you vibe with our tribe, I'd really appreciate your support, helping me grow the channel. Thank you. For the ones that are returning, I love you so, so, so very much. And I hope you resonate with what we tap into today, okay, collective? All right, so let's get started. I do have two decks out. I also have this deck, the Gateway of Light Activation, because I was thinking about doing an Akashic Record reading, right? Looking at the Akashic Records for the collective. We might do that later in the week or over the weekend, I'm thinking, okay? But I do want to pull an overall collective energy for our soul group, okay? Out of the Gateway of Light Activation. So let's go ahead and get started. Father God, Holy Spirit, Archangels, Ancestors, Higher Beings, what messages can you give us about our Soul Tribe Collective? What insights, awareness? What do we need to know the most about our collective at this time? Thank you, Father God, Holy Spirit. All right, so this one's going to be the overall energy of us as a collective. What is our collective's? Okay. Ooh, Pleiadian. Pleiadian activation and Gaia's gateway activation. So this talks about coming together, harmony in the heavens, and bringing. So we bring resolution, collective, right? We're here. We were planted here to find resolutions to karmic pasts. The karmic past I'm hearing to bring. We're here to bring a closure to karmic cycles. Like, this is what we do as a collective. We were sent here to close down a lot of karmic energy, to transmute it and to transmute it into higher vibrational frequencies so that we can have a resolution. And it says activation, right? Activation in the heavens. So it's like bringing the vibration in alignment is what I'm hearing. And then Gaia's Gateway speaks about learning experiences, wisdom transmissions, and earth intelligence. Okay, wisdom transmissions. This is reminding me of what I picked up in one of the readings the other day, where Spirit was talking about us being able to experience negative low vibrational energy, right? To be in the trenches with those low vibrational energies, but because of who you are, right? Because of your wisdom, because of your ability to keep your vibration at a higher level, you're able to get like the information out, right? It's like to the higher realms. That's what I'm getting from wisdom transmission. Okay, a lot of us are like these secret spy type beings, I'm hearing, right? I'm hearing secret agent man, but I know that's not the way it goes, but that's what I'm hearing. Secret agent man, okay? So earth intelligence, it's like bringing intelligence, higher intelligence, and planting it into the earth grid, right? Higher vibrational Frequency Wisdom Understanding Collective. We do this through our learning experiences, or we're like these spy energies that have been sent among the lower vibrational energies, okay, to learn, to get some info, right? I'm hearing, battle plan. I don't know. Let's read out the book what those mean, okay? So we're going to read Pleiadian Activation, and then we're going to read Gaia's Gateway. So we're going to do a lot of reading today. All right, guys, out of the book, because I'm here to learn, and I pray that, you're here to learn too, and hopefully you can get something from what we discovered today. All right, let me find it. NLP. Let me see. I don't like when they're not numbered, though. It kind of, I got to dig through here and find what I'm looking for. All right, Pleiadians. Is there a number on this thing? No. Bear with me, guys. Let me find what I'm looking for here. P-Q-R-S-T. They're supposed to be in alphabetical order, but for some reason I am not finding it. Bear with me. Y'all hear me saying my... Oh, there it is. Pleiadian Activation. Okay. So Pleiadian Activation, this is our overall collective energy. It says, coming together, harmony in the heavens, and resolution. The Pleiadians are also known as the Seven Sisters. This is an open star cluster found in the northwest of the constellation Taurus. These bright blue luminous stars, which formed in the last 100 million years, are among the stars closest to Earth and they are the cluster most obvious to the naked eye. It is for this reason that they have been connected to many spiritual traditions through the ages. The gateway transports us to a space where we can witness the great coming together of the Pleiades. Each and every single star within the cluster is representative of a nation of divine beings. Wow. The Pleiadians are said to be human-like beings who honor the feminine and live in an advanced way that we on Earth could also experience. If we were to accept and honor the holiness of the female body, if we were able to travel to the Pleiades in the third dimensional world, we would not find these beings, however, for they have transcended the physical state and operate on a higher vibration. But Spirit's saying this is our overall collective energy, collective. So maybe, I don't know, are we even in the third dimension anymore? I mean, really? Huh. So, okay, so right now we're here, collective healing our the matriarch, the feminine energy, which we already know that, divine feminine, right? We already know, like, this is what we're here. Maybe that's what it's representing, because we do honor the feminine form, right? The feminine energy. Okay, and it says to connect with the Pleiadians, you say, Great Pleiadian guides, thank you for showing me how to heal the matriarchal line and honor the feminine so that I can support a more balanced and evolved form of existence. Here's the message. It says Pleiadian energy is about coming together in peace and in harmony. You are blessed to receive this gateway, for it is a powerful message of assurance that whatever uncomfortable energy you are experiencing right now will soon be washed away. The Pleiadians are beings who live in complete honor of their planets and their people. They acknowledge that in seeing and connecting with one another, they have an opportunity to see and experience the divine. They also know the consequences of disrespecting others. It's for this reason that this is no longer possible for them. If you are being challenged by loved ones now, aim to shift the dynamics of this relationship through a loving approach. Okay, I'm getting y'all. I'm hearing my. Okay, I hear you, Spirit. I'm in trouble, y'all. This lesson you are facing at this time is an opportunity to heal old wounds and operate from a higher state of being. Okay, so if you guys are struggling with your families, which we obviously are because it's been coming up for days with these things that our families in lower vibrational energy have done to us, right? Whether it's family or these people doing this magic, like black magic, all this karmic energy that we've been dealing with. Okay, Spirit's telling us to take a loving approach as we deal with these energies and not to disrespect one another. Ooh, I know I talked funky to the karmic on my last karmic video, y'all. I'm feeling pretty bad right now. I feel like Spirit's really getting on to me. So, wow. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, plebeians. But I can only say how it comes up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Anyway, so that's the message, okay? Pleiadian energy is all about respecting the divine feminine energy, respecting one another, and just, you know, as we go through these uncomfortable energies with each other, okay, as we go through these uncomfortable situations with each other, you know, in order to shift the dynamics of whatever the uncomfortable relationship or situation is, Spirit wants us to always try to remember to take a loving approach. Easier said than done, right? Trust me, I know, but this is what they're saying, okay? So I guess just be open to learning on how to do that, right? Let Spirit take over and guide you into how to take the loving approach, because I'm at this point right now, guys, where I'm like, Jesus, take the wheel, okay? So Jesus, take the wheel. Pleiadians, take the wheel. You know, I know I'm a loving being, so teach me how to take a loving approach whenever I'm, you know, I feel like I'm under oppression and attack for no apparent reason, okay? Maybe that's the lesson. Maybe that's the whole reason why it's been allowed is, you know, to help us remember to continue to take the loving approach, which, oh, it's so hard, isn't it, you guys? For me, I mean, but the crazy thing is, even whenever I feel like, I don't know, it's like I always feel like I'm still loving, even when I have to like be tough with someone or give someone tough love, right? Collective. It doesn't mean the love in my heart for that person is changed. It doesn't mean like I hate them or I want to see anything bad happen to them or anything like that. I never do, right? It's almost like I feel like I need to like take up for the collective though. But I don't know. Maybe there's a lesson in that for me, collective. I don't know. I'm going to be praying over it. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Gaia's Gateway Activation. Okay, Gaia's Gateway Activation. Bear with me, y'all. This book is so frustrating. I love this. I love these cards. I haven't used them in a while, and I still need to get familiar with this deck. But I think it's mostly because it's so hard to find in the book. Okay, Gaia's Gateway Activation. The Gaia Gateway is the chakra that connects us directly with the mind and intelligence of Mother Earth. This chakra is not very well known, but is now being acknowledged as one of the key energetic spaces we can connect with to activate the ascension process. So we are ascending, right? This is speaking about us. We're here to ascend, which we know that already. We already are aware. My channel is called Ascend With Me, right? Like, yes, I'm very well aware of being on an ascension path. So I love that this is coming up. Okay. So we connect with this chakra to activate the ascension process. For many years, ascension has been thought of as moving beyond the limitations of the body and transcending the physical realm. But it is, in fact, the process of becoming present in the body in full awareness of the spirit within. Wow. The Gaia Gateway is found below our feet under the Earth Star chakra. But when we're connecting to it, it's best to imagine it in the center of the earth. The best way to describe it is as a wormhole or portal in the center of the earth that allows us to connect directly with the non-physical intelligence of Gaia, the spiritual presence of planet Earth. The Earth is a highly spiritual, intelligent, aware being. She has lived through many challenges and experiences that have led her to where she is today. No matter what has been served up to her or how many of us have mistreated her, she has found a way to survive and thrive. Wow. Here's how you connect. Visualize yourself sending deep roots into the center of the earth. When you get as far as you can go, a portal will open up and connect you with the matrix of Gaia's wisdom. Be open to receiving a direct transmission from her. And here's the message. Sometimes it is not our role to know how everything will unfold. When you draw this card, it is a reminder to trust the plan. The wisdom of Gaia is with you at this time, and you can enjoy the natural expansion that is taking place. You may have a tendency to go traveling and look to the stars for answers, but realize that the planet you call home has much to offer too. You have chosen to be here. This may not be easy to accept, especially if your current reality is a harsh one, but your current experiences are vital for your growth. The earth herself cannot escape the challenges that she is facing at this time. Learn from her strength. Learn from her yearning for a better future. Come back to her. She is your chosen home. Wow, collective. You know, and spirits told me before that, like, I used to, when I was a little girl, I think heaven was like somewhere else, right? Another place, somewhere else. But what Spirit's been teaching me is nobody really leaves. We never leave this realm, the earth, okay? Heaven, everything is right here. Are we even in a place at all if you really think about it? I feel like we're going to get to the point where we expand our consciousness to such a point that, I don't know, maybe there are people already have done this, but it's like we get to a point where we realize that we're not here and we're not there, right? We just are. We just are. And like, I don't know I know what I'm trying to explain. I know what I'm seeing in my mind, y'all, but I don't know how to explain it yet. Anyways, we're going to move forward, okay? So let's do the star origins. Bear with me, guys. Like I said, we're going to do some reading down the book. This is for our Soul Tribe Collective. It's like we're of the stars and the earth, you know. We have the star activation here and the earth activation here. It's almost like we're the bridge. We're in between, right? It's almost like we're the transmuters, the transmission, the one who gets the transmissions between the stars and the earth is what I'm getting here, okay? It's like receiving these wisdom transmissions, and then also the fact that we chose Earth as our home. But not only that, if you think of Earth, okay, it said that come back to Earth, but when I was reading that, Spirit was telling me it's you, it's your body, it's you. You are Earth. You are collective. We're the Earth. We're the body. We're the spirit. We're the soul. We're the stars. We're everything. We're everything. And when we reach a certain level of conscious awareness, I think we realize there is no here, there is no there. There is no going. There's just like being. There's just a being to us, a beingness. And I'm trying to like grow and learn and figure this out, you guys. And I know, we get caught up in the karmic wounding. We get caught up in like all the things that are going on in the earth right now. But if we can step outside of like all that karmic stuff that's going on, all the people that, we feel hurt by or that we feel like we're up against and all of that, when we step outside of all of that, right? And we just get to the beingness of us, the beingness of Earth, the beingness of just spirit of us, of creation, right? Then it's like it's almost like being an observer of what's going on around you, right? You can step outside of what it actually is, and maybe that's the point, right? It's like even if you're in the thick of certain things, not to let your consciousness, your emotional body, your spiritual body, your mental body, you know, be reactive or affected by those situations, those people, those things, and instead be an observer and learn to just be. I'm still trying to figure it out, but this is what they're telling me. I don't know how to do it yet. I'm trying. I guess through meditation and prayer and, you know, remembering not to be reactionary is and remembering to lead with love. I think that's how we're going to get there, bringing everything and leading with love. But when we're caught up in the moment and we're wanting to defend ourselves, or we're feeling like we need to protect ourselves, or we're feeling offended or hurt or angry or any of that, like that's when we're the farthest thing from being. And then, like, that's the farthest thing away from being, is what Spirit's telling me. So we get caught up in the 3D world, in the 3D matrix, the things going on around us that you know, it's like putting hooks in us, right? These emotions, these triggers, these reactions, these angers, these relationships that we have with one another. It's like we're hooking each other. Right, we're hooking each other in lower vibration, and so if we can be a conscious observer of everything and learn to just be, then it's like unhooking ourselves, becoming untethered, right? You become unentangled, and you learn to just be. You learn to float. I'm hearing. I haven't learned to float yet, y'all, but I'm trying. I know I'm on my way to floating, whatever that means. Okay. So yeah, and I'm hearing travel. So you float and you travel. I want to learn to float and travel too. But I think it takes us having to untether ourselves and learn to just be, unentangle ourselves from one another, right? Become a conscious observer instead of getting so enthralled and so invested in you know, your emotional self and in your experiences and things like that. I mean, that's easier said than done, I know, but I'm just telling you what I'm channeling right now. Alright, so let's get into the reading though, the Star Origins reading here, okay? So this first card is our soul's gift. This is what we came here to express and share with the world, collective. Alright, Spirit, what did my collective come here? Okay. Earth. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of the world. Okay, so our soul's gift is to learn how to be human. I guess what I'm just talking about, like we're human in the world, but we don't have to be of the world around us. We can be the conscious observer, right? We can see the world, look, and this is what I was just talking about, literally, like, look, she's kind of in a cloud and she's watching the earth below her, but she's kind of like separated from what's going on in the earth, but she's still there, and she's got a light in front of her, and she's got this cloud of protection around her, and she's floating. Oh my God, y'all, I literally just channeled this card. She's floating. Do you see her floating? We're all going to float one day. Maybe you guys already know how to float and I'm just the last one to catch on. I don't know. But that's what I'm getting. It's like floating, learning how to float. Not to be entangled and ensnared so much in the world. We're in the world, but we're not of the world. Be a conscious observer. Even if when you're in the thick of things, find a way to step outside of what it is and the emotions and all of that of the situation. And observe, right? Be unbiased, they're telling me. Lead with love. Maybe that's how we lead with love. We learn to be unbiased as we go through certain things, right? Anyways, let's read about that. So, Earth. This is our soul's gift, okay? What we're here to express. Earth. Okay, this one says, learning how to be human in the world but not of the world. The challenge for all souls having a human experience is to be in the world but not of it. To realize they are souls having a human experience and be fully conscious of it. To have their soul fully embody their body. People's personalities tend to relate to either transcendence or immanence. Those who lean towards transcendence have a longing for the heavens and the metaphysical. They yearn for a personal experience with God and to be lost in the heavens. They're envious of the angels and are more comfortable praying and hanging out in the stars than on earth. Those who tend towards immanence have attached themselves more to earth and their body. They spend more time thinking about things in the physical world rather than connecting with the heavens or their own mystical inner worlds. Being a fully embodied soul, having a human experience means finding the balance between transcendence and immanence. And that's relating in these two cards too, right? The in between, the stars, which is heaven, the heavenly realm, and the earthly realm. And Spirit said we're in between. And this is what our soul gift is, what we're here to express and learn, is how to be in both worlds, basically. Transcended and immanent. Being in the world, but not of the world. Most star seeds are drawn towards transcendence. They're more comfortable with the angels and the heavens. Life on earth can be much more difficult for them. If this is you, you're being reminded that you chose to be a soul in a body on earth. And you're being called to focus more of your energies in the physical world. To learn how to be human, a soul in a human body, fully present to what life on earth has to offer you. So it's all about finding the balance between the two. Okay, this is what our soul is here to express, is balance. Okay, balance between the heavenly and the earthly realm. So it's all about learning how to float, collective, how to float in between. Okay, is what I'm getting here. Let's see, what is our karmic wound? So this karmic wound is what we came here to heal. Okay, collectively. All right, what is my collective's karmic wound? What did we come here to heal? Please and thank you, Spirit. Thank you, ancestors. What is the karmic wound that we came here to heal? Star Keepers. So for our ancestors, number one, this says cosmic ancestors seed the light by staying grounded. Okay, so we came here, this is our karmic wound, right? Learning how to be grounded and to heal for the ancestors. And then we've got activated earth. We're here to bring wisdom into the earth. Power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. So that's speaking about intuition and connecting with our ancestral guidance. Okay, this is what we're here to bring in and heal in the earth. Like we're here to remind others that they also have ancestral guidance, that they also have power within them, that they're also, being led and guided, okay? And we're here to heal the lineage, our lineage, cosmic ancestors, right? We're here to communicate with our cosmic ancestors as we're here on earth. We stay grounded and we see the light that we receive from our cosmic ancestors, from the Pleiadians. We're the Gaia Gateway, so so our cosmic ancestors are these Pleiadians, and we're at the gateway on earth activating the wisdom. So we're receiving the wisdom transmissions, okay? And then whenever we finish this lifetime, if we haven't reached that consciousness I was talking about earlier, right, where we remember that we're actually not here and we're not there, then I think we go to the in-between and we kind of float. I don't know. This is what they're telling me, y'all. I know I sound like a nut job, but hey, I'm just going to go with it, okay? So let's talk about activated earth and Star Keeper. So this is our cosmic wounds. I probably won't get as many views on this video because I know that it's not as popular to talk about this stuff, but it's important, you guys. For those of y'all that do catch this video, this is more important than any of the other stuff we look at, okay? This is about knowing thyself, this kind of reading. And I know it's more me reading out of the book, but I'm here just sharing my class with you. This is me doing my class, and I'm just sharing the class with you, okay? But, so let's talk about activated earth. Activated earth says, it says ley lines are invisible pathways on the land along which energy travels. They can be sensed when we tune into them with our subtle senses. So that's talking about your intuition and how you pull information out of the ethers, collective. It's through invisible ley lines between you and your cosmic ancestors, invisible energetic channels, okay, that you're getting this stuff from. And you got to be taught how to tune into it. Okay, this is also known as spirit paths. They've been compared to the meridian system of the body used in Chinese medicine, and they link sacred sites, stone circles, burial mounds, and places of worship worldwide. In Australian culture, song lines were the path traveled by the creator beings as they made the land and sea during dreaming. These paths were recorded in traditional songs and dances of the people, allowing them to access information about the land's history and to travel safely across great distances. Many believe that as we visit such sacred points on earth, something is activated within us. Some also believe that by connecting with the land with devotion at these sacred places, something is activated within the planet too. Are you being called to travel to a sacred place that your soul remembers? Or to tend the land you live on, to honor and acknowledge the known and unknown keepers or nature spirits of that land? As you connect with the earth and honor its keepers, the land opens up more fully to you. The fruits provide more nourishment, and the guardians watch over you. So this is all about, this is what our karmic wounding is about. Okay, when we close karmic cycles, we close the karmic wounding, we remember to lead with love, like it opens up our channel to our ancestors, is basically what I'm getting here, okay? To the star keepers, right? We're able to tune in and tap into those invisible ley lines, right? Those spirit paths, collective. So this is why we're here closing these karmic cycles down, okay? We're here to bring this wisdom into earth, because this is our home. Earth, we're earth. Heaven is here with us. We're earth. We're always going to be here on earth, collective, okay? Seriously. Okay, so this cosmic ancestor says star keeper. Okay, so it says you're an ancient keeper of the stars, here to anchor and seed your light in your unique way. You've likely been incarnating on earth for some time, dedicated to an era of awakening and bringing about a long-awaited shift in the planet's evolution. We're at a tipping point now. The survival of Earth and all its species is coming to a head. The more grounded you remain during this transitional period, the more helpful you'll be. The more you tend to the flames of your own heart, the more love you'll anchor onto this planet. The wisdom of the stars is imprinted in your soul. The more soul fragments you call home, the more this wisdom is seated here. That's why we're closing karmic cycles. You're calling your soul fragments home. You're closing your own karmic cycles of the past, collective. You've lived many lifetimes. You know, we're at a tipping point, and I've been sensing this myself. Like the line in the sand has been drawn, so we're definitely at a tipping point. You came here, like this is your job, to seed light and love into this earth, peace. Okay, to call your own soul fragments home, to close your karmic cycles out, so you can so we can tip the scale, okay, to the high vibration, so earth can rise up, I'm hearing. But anyways, you may be called to be in different places in the world to anchor this light, perhaps by taking a trip or living in a certain location. You may also find yourself experiencing awakening symptoms. The more grounded you remain, the more stable Earth's energy will become, and the less reactive humanity will be. You're here for a double mission, to grow as an individual and as part of a larger collective. That's bringing about a shift in frequency. Trust that you can be in the world but not of it, and lead a truly glorious life. So we've got that here twice. In the world but not of the world. That's important for us to remember, guys. And that's going back to us recognizing and realizing, like, we don't have to be reactionary, okay? We can be the conscious observers, Oh, okay. I hear you, Spirit. Okay, be a conscious observer. Ground yourself. Keep yourself grounded, and listen to the wisdom transmissions. Right? It's like you guys were really in sync with our cosmic ancestors. We're really tapped into the energy sources, the ley lines, the spirit paths. Right? We can. I mean, we can pull information out of the air, right? Like, you just know things, collective, and it's because you're receiving these messages from the cosmic ancestors, but also because you've done many life cycles here on this earth. It's almost like this is always your job. No matter how many lifetimes you live, this is always like every lifetime gets closer and closer, right? To the integration I'm hearing, to raising the frequency of earth. Or maybe this is what you do every lifetime. You're here to be one of those buffers when it comes to the world. Like you're in the world, but you're not of the world, so you buffer the lower negative energy and your energy, your frequency. And what you do as you live your lifetime is like a buffer against the negative energy, because you learn to be grounded and you learn to raise your frequency, right? You learn how to lead with love. You learn how to be a peacekeeper. And it does say that the meek will inherit the earth. We've already inherited the earth, collective, and now we have to tend her. We have to tend her vibration, tend her frequency, by remembering how to be in the frequency of love, how to be grounded despite what's going on around us, okay? Not to join in on what's going on around us, but to rise above it. And it's easier said than done. Trust me, I know. I'm not perfect, guys. I'm just telling you what Spirit's telling me, okay? Anyways, y'all, this is crazy to me. Alright, let's see. So, I know this is taking a while. I hope y'all aren't bored stiff with this reading, but let's see. What is the next card? So our life lesson, and then we're going to see what our current, let me just go ahead and get them out. All right, so the life lesson, what is the life lesson? Our life lesson, Spirit, for the collection. Okay, life lesson, child, that you're a child of the cosmos. Your lesson of your lifetime is to remember you're a child of the cosmos, to remember the intelligence of the universe that lies within you. You are the earth, and you are the whole universe. That's the lesson. That's the life lesson. To remember that you are everything, is what I'm hearing. You are the stars. You are the earth. It's back to what I was saying earlier about raising our consciousness, our frequencies, our vibrations so far in union in with the divine frequency that you remember that you are the creation, all of it. And that everything you need to know, everything that you will ever need to know, lies within you. Let's see, what is our current obstacle? Our current obstacle is our star brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. So our current obstacle is to remember that we are protected, that we have loyal beings, ancestors, star brothers, that are protecting us, and that our safety, we're always safe. We can trust in the safety of life, the safety, even though we're going through all these situations where people have attacked us and oppressed us, and we've gone through a lot of spiritual energies and things like that. Like, to remember that you're safe no matter what. Okay, to trust in the goodness, the protection of the universe is very important. And Horus energy, that's that God energy, that divine energy, right? We're going to read that in a minute, but that's the obstacle, is to remember that you are protected, and to trust in this, trust in the universe, in your safety. Trust that you are safe. Trust that you are protected. Trust that you have loyal ancestors, loyal guides, loyal beings that watch over you. Okay? And that all paths, and to remember, your obstacle is to remember that all paths lead home. Okay, inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within instead of looking at the world outside of yourself. And yes, weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. This is the obstacle, to learn to let it go. It's not ours to carry. Wow. All paths lead home. Because you are home, actually. Anyways, let's get this last one. The soul's calling. What your soul is calling you towards. So what is all of this calling our soul to, Spirit? The blue flame. The blue flame. Spontaneous awakening. Activation. Integration time. Didn't I channel integration a while ago? We integrate all of this. It's like, that's what Spirit said. So yes, so it's calling us to the blue flame, which is all about our awakenings. Okay? Activation, integration time. We can become, we don't have to be defensive. We learn to be defenseless. Righting past wrongs and uprooting those karmic cycles. Okay, so let's read about Star Brothers. Okay, Star Brothers says, you are more protected than you can imagine. It's safe to open the back of your heart. You're being called to be open to receiving a new level of support now from those in your life and from the benevolent beings you're connected with. Through ancestral patterning, current life traumas, and past life karmic impressions, many of us have become mistrustful and suspicious of loyalty and have blocks when it comes to receiving support. We've learned that we need to go at life alone. That it's not safe to let our guard down and our hearts open. That the world isn't a friendly place. The Star Brothers want you to have a new experience of life on Earth. They want you to feel deeply secure and safe, even if you are going through a difficult time. They want you to hand over your fears to them, to see them as opportunities to let in more love. They're guiding you to stay open. There's a little fly, y'all. What the heck? Okay, sorry. Did I get it? They're guiding you, okay, where is it? They're guiding you to stay open to receiving a greater level of support than you can ever imagine, both in this world and beyond. To call in your team of loyal protectors and supporters, both physically and energetically. They want you to learn to soften through life's ups and downs and to learn to open your heart, especially when it most wants to harden. Wow. Wow. I'm definitely getting a lot from this personally for myself, you guys. So maybe think about, those situations that you've been feeling defensive against, the people, the karmics, all of that stuff where you want to, be tough and defensive and harden your heart. Spirit's saying that's not the way. That's the karmic wounding that makes us want to be reactionary. But the way is to open our hearts and to lead with love. And to remember that all paths lead home. And that we don't have to carry the weight of the world. Okay? Weight of the world. You don't need to carry it all. You're no good to anyone if you're running on empty and bogged down by the weight of the world. This card is a reminder to look after your own well-being before anyone else's. To stop carrying the world's problems on your shoulders. To put on your own oxygen mask first. In these changing times, it's hard not to feel overwhelmed by the state of the planet. However, you can't take on its problems from a place of energetic depletion. This card is thanking you for caring so much. You want to build a better world and ease the road for others, and that's incredible. But the way you've been doing so is likely unsustainable. This isn't to say you should switch off to the world's problems and become unconscious. Rather, it's a call to establish clear boundaries so you're not constantly taken out energetically. The planet needs you to be healthy, both physically and emotionally. So instead of digesting the news or reaching for your phone as soon as you wake up, show up first to a nourishing practice such as meditation, soul inquiry, deep breathing, or exercising in nature. Once you're in a state of grace and your inner well is full, you can face the day, the state of the world, and care for others. And at the day's end, take an energetic shower by emptying out anything that's not yours to carry. You can pick it up again the next morning if you so choose, but give yourself time and space to rejuvenate and rest. Wow, collective. I don't know about y'all, but this is definitely speaking to my soul, and this is our obstacle, right? These things are the obstacle to remember. Wow. All paths lead home. It's normal to look to the external world for answers and guidance. What's revolutionary is turning your gaze inward. You're being called to source your guidance from within, to study the terrain of your inner landscape, to develop a reliable relationship with your soul. The more time you spend connecting with your soul, the deeper the connection will become. The challenge for empaths is staying connected without cutting off from the world. The best way to do this is to develop a daily practice that helps you to keep checking in, to draw on the wisdom within and let that be the authority in your life. If this card appears, you may be called to develop or switch up your spiritual practice, to get in the habit of turning your gaze within, getting centered for the day before consuming anything from the outside world, to start from a feeling of at-homeness, and throughout each day to find simple ways to keep coming home. This doesn't mean switching off from the realities of today's world. We need as many conscious people as possible living with their eyes wide open. Rather, it's a call to start your day from a place of connectedness, grace, and devotion. So when you go out into the world and when you let the world in, you do it from an unshakable state of being, a state where you draw your strength, authority, and guidance from a place deep, deep within. Wow. This definitely makes sense as being the obstacles, because this is everything that Spirit's been teaching us, right? I know when I first started my awakening, these are the things they started teaching me about and I started talking about, right? Talking about fear, right? Faith over fear. Fear is unjustified in any form, okay? My problem was I kept like the safety and the trust. I had big safety and trust issues I had to work through, okay? I'm just going to be honest with y'all. Feeling protected. I always know that I'm protected by the divine. I know it. But there's situations that come up in life where you want to react and you feel like, you're not protected, or you feel like you got to protect yourself. You become defensive, right? So the obstacle is to remember your safety and to trust in the universe. Not to carry everybody else's burdens. We can be there for one another, show up for one another, but we have to replenish ourselves, Spirit's saying, right? We have to draw from our own inner wisdom and give that to ourselves before we can give it to anybody else, right? We have to check out of the world to be of use to the world. We have to be in the world but not of the world. That came up so many times already, right? So this is what we're doing. We're learning how to be in this world but not of the world, okay? And not to let it deplete us, because you are the world, I'm hearing. Okay? And then it leads all the way to what your calling is, collective, which is the blue flame. So let's read that, and then we're going to cut this off. This was, like I said, just a class reading, we'll call it. Okay? So for those who are still here, sticking around, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. I hope you're learning with me and you're taking in this as, you know, as well. All right, so let's talk about the blue flame. This is our soul's calling. This is a card of awakening and energetic upgrades. Perhaps you're going through a period of spontaneous awakening, receiving visions, and having experiences that are out of the ordinary. In the West, little is known about the process of spontaneous awakening, and it can feel very scary when we're going through it alone. Yeah, it is, guys. I know it has been for me, but we're never alone, Spirit wants me to say. Elsewhere, they can be seen as auspicious experiences, with those going through them being treated with tender care. Well, I didn't get no tender care during my spontaneous awakenings. Did you guys? Maybe from my ancestors, from my guides, they've been tenderly caring for me, but I didn't get any, look, it wasn't no spa day. It was no spa treatment in my awakening. I don't know about y'all. It was scary, and I thought my mind was going to break, okay? Seriously. That's crazy. So in other places, they get to go through it with tender care, you guys. I'm a little jelly over that. I'm a little bit jelly over that, y'all. I'm just saying. Okay? Anyways. It says the blue beings are thought to be activating beings with great potential for healing and upgrading our cellular structures. They appear in moments of extreme awakening, activating a physical kundalini awakening and deep cellular DNA healing. Many people glamorize the awakening process. I don't, y'all. It is nothing glamorizing about it, not my experience. If y'all had a glamorizing, tender, caring, awakening experience, please share your stories with me, because I'm very curious, because mine was intense and definitely spontaneous and scary and yeah. Okay. Anyways. So it says some people glamorize the awakening process. However, in reality, it's much messier and more difficult than most of us believe. We must first let go of what we think we know for sure and how we make sense of the world. This is not easy. The awakening process, even when it's spontaneous, takes a considerable amount of time to integrate. An awakening without integration can leave us feeling very ungrounded. If you're in the midst of an awakening, this process never ends. Treat this time as deeply sacred and give yourself ample space to ground and integrate the extreme changes that you are going through. Wow, and that's your soul's calling. Our soul's calling is to wake up this lifetime, to go through these awakenings, collective. And like I said, I don't think until you're going through an awakening, until you've experienced awakening, like you can say, yeah, I'm going through an awakening. I don't know, y'all. Like, you know the experience. When you go through the experience, there's no, like, questioning, have I been through an awakening? Like, you know it. You know it, you know it, you know it. There's no doubt. Because literally, you feel like your mind is, like, tripping. You feel like you're tripping. Like for me personally, I was seeing things that I never knew existed. Like, I started envisioning the world in a way that I never knew was possible. Okay, it was scary, but it was as scary as it was, guys. It fascinates me at the same time, you know. But I was definitely, that's when I was tested in this energy, when I went through my first spontaneous awakening, right? Like, that's when I really was feeling like this is where I failed this test, where I was like feeling safe and things like that. Because before like I went through this awakening, I'm like, yeah, I'm safe and I got my protection, and I know I do. I still know it. But then my awakening came and slapped me in the face, and I was like, I handled it good, I think. I think I handled it like a champ, Spirit saying I did, but it doesn't mean my inner life wasn't a little bit like trippy. I was tripping out. I'm not gonna lie. It was a trip. It was a trip. I'm still on the trip. I don't think we ever get off the trip, you guys. Okay? But anyway, so yeah, this is what I got, collective. Let's see if there's anything else we can add, but this has been a long video, so we're about to get off here. Anything else to add, Spirit, to this blue flame? Blue flame? Bring love. This is the answer. Bring love into the situation, collective. Oh, and this is new moon in Aquarius, which is the age of Aquarius, right? So yeah, I mean, as hard as it is for us, and I'm gonna work my hardest not to go off on these karmics no more, you guys, because we're meant to bring love into all these situations, okay? That's what we're here to do. Bring love into the situation. And the harder that it is to do, the more you need to do it, Spirit's saying. So the more you want to harden your heart to a person or a situation, Spirit's telling us right here that that's when we need to soften it the most. So I'm going to try to remember that moving forward, Spirit. I'm glad we did this reading, okay? I really, really am for myself personally. So collective, hopefully you get something from this too. And let's not be so hard on the karmics, okay, is what I'm hearing. I'm going to try my best not to be. I'm still going to talk to them. I'm still going to call them out. I'm still going to shine a light. I'm still going to tell them that what they're doing in the dark is not okay and they're not going to get away with it, right? I'm still going to talk about it. But I'm going to try not to be mean as I do it, okay? I'm going to try not to be catty with them, okay? Because I don't even like that part of myself either. I don't like myself like that. That's not my true nature. It seriously isn't. It's not who I am, not normally. I don't know what's come over me lately. I think I'm just so overwhelmed with all these karmic energies that I've been picking up on. And I think I need to, that's like my empathic side, like I need to transmute that energy instead of letting it like entangle me, right? I need to remember that I'm in the world, but I'm not of the world. So I don't have to join the world in that way. It's not easy though. Anyways. All right, collective. I love y'all so very much. Have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed evening. And yeah, we'll probably come back later and do some relationship readings. Spirit's telling us to just remember to look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Always try to have a bigger picture view. And the bigger picture view is always going to lead back to love. It's always going to be back to like, what is the loving response? What is the loving thing? What is the loving words? Okay, and as you do that, you're going to change your luck. Luck is on your side, and just always believe in the impossible, okay? Your hard work is paying off, collective. Just continue to bring love into the situations. Even if it's hard, okay? I love y'all. We ain't got to be perfect. We just got to try, all right? I love you guys. Bye.